Hi, this is Scott from Fresh Solutions, and in this quick video, I'm going to walk through downloading an SSL certificate from one IBMI and installing it on another IBMI. So let's get started. We're going to see two different interfaces. IBM changed the interface for the DCM, or the Digital Certificate Manager. So you may find, if you haven't gone into it for a while, that it looks different. We'll see what the new interface looks like. But in this instance, the certificate that I'm downloading, the machine that I'm downloading from, is still using the older interface. So you're going to need to have permissions to access the DCM, and you're going to have a login. But once you get to that spot, you can go to this URL here. You need to make sure that your admin instance is running on your IBMI as well. So I won't get into that here, but assuming that's all running and working, here are the steps that I'm going to take to get this installed. So first of all, I want to download this. So I need to go into a certificate store. So I'm going to select a certificate store, and in this case, it's going to be System. So from here, we need to have the password to the store. You can reset the password if you don't know it, which I never really did understand, but that's okay. So I'm just going to add it. I do know what it is. And now that I've done that, I'm actually in the store, which is great. So from here, I want to manage a certificate because I want to download it. Okay. Or in this case, it's called exporting. So I'm going to find the manage certificates, and then I'm going to export the certificate. The one that you want to export is likely the server or client. So I'll just take the default there and continue. And you may have a number of them on here. This is the one that I'm looking for right here, the one that's selected right at the top. It's a wildcard, means anything for the Excel Systems domain. And I'm just going to go ahead and click Export. You get an option for File or Cert Store. I'm going to choose File. And this is the file. Now this is the path on the IFS where this will live. So it's not just the name of the file, but we actually need the path. So I'm going to choose temp/cert/ underscore SSL systems dot. I'm going to call this a DER. Okay, and now you need to add a password. You're going to need to remember this password. We're going to need it in just a minute here. Okay, now hopefully those are the same. And it looks like they are. Okay, perfect, good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna need to do is to go to the IFS and from this machine and make it local. So I'm gonna go and do that now. I'm gonna go to FileZilla. And here's the file that I just downloaded. And I'm just gonna bring this across into my local directory. You've got a different way of downloading or doing FTPs, that's great, but you just want to get that file local for yourself. Good, okay. So I'm going to switch back to the browser now. Now, from here, I'm done with the server that I'm downloading the file from, and now I want to upload it and install it on the new machine. So you'll notice that the login's different here. I think you can actually do like a 2001 /DCM, and it will redirect you. So again, you need to have the admin instance running, Apache instance running on this server, and have the correct permissions. And okay, perfect. So once you log in, you'll notice the interface is very different, but all of the functionality is the same, pretty much from what I can tell. And we'll step through what this looks like here. So the first thing we want to do is to upload the certificate that we had just downloaded from the other system. So I'm going to choose a file. And you can see that it takes me to here. I think I put it into certs. All right, perfect. So I'm going to choose the file. And, sorry, I already had one on here. I do not want that one. So I'm just going to, I'm going to choose that file. And I'm going to upload it. Excellent. Okay, good. Okay, so that's uploaded here. So now what I'd like to do is open a certificate store. And this is the same as we did on the other system. I want to choose System. And you do need to know the password for this, or you can reset it. All right. I've just done this, so I hadn't deleted it. Sorry, I'm going to delete this one. All right, so here's our certificates here. We don't have any certificates, but I still have the one that I just uploaded. Sorry if that's confusing. I'd already done this before. So I'd uploaded the cert just now. This is what I'd uploaded. And I opened a certificate store, which is here for system. And now what I'd like to do is to import that certificate. So we're going to go import, and we're going to say server client, and we can just browse the uploads. That's going to go to that same location that we were just looking at. We can see the file that we've got. I'm going to select it and then just continue. Perfect. So I'm going to give this file a name. Now this is the password that we had entered earlier on the other screen. Okay. Good. Okay, so now we've got our certificate here. You can see this is the one that we've just uploaded and then imported. Good. So the next step is to create an application. So I'm going to go ahead and come into Manage Applications, and yep. So I'd like to create a new one. You may have a number of them here. It's going to go create a server application. I've already done this, so we can see that's pre-populated, but this is the naming convention that we're using is the QIBM, HTTP server, Excel systems with underscores. You do need those. You do need to supply a description. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a description to that. And then that's it. I'm going to leave the rest default. I'm just going to hit create. Now, I can just go ahead and filter. Now you can see here's the application that I just created. So what we'd like to do is associate that certificate with, or assign that certificate to this application. Great. Okay, so what I can do is use the assign certificates. Here's the certificate that we just installed. Okay, and I'm going to assign that. Good. That's it. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to validate this. Yep, validated successfully. I'm going to go back, and you can see here's our application with our certificate associated with it. Okay, good. So from here, you're going to need to add the directives for the SSL into your Apache instance. I'm not going to cover that on this video, but we do have a number of knowledge base articles, and look for future videos that will include that content. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Have a good day.